Hear that? She said 3, 2, 1. So at the bottom here, you can see that I am recording this session. So everything I say is being recorded on my computer and the desktop. This is great for making little how-tos for your kids. You know, fire this up, go through something. Let's say you're going to be gone on Friday, and you don't trust the sub to do what you want them to do. You can record a lesson very easily on your computer, and they can watch it at that date. All right, so let's start going through the agenda. Over here on the small TV, I'm logged in as tech support, and we'll have the agenda up there, and I'll use that later on. But I'm just going to move the agenda there so I can see it. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with email. Email is, there's a few things that you can do to make your life a little easier, and some I can see by the icons that we had at the top. Some of you need to add your picture. We'll do that. So first of all, if you open your email and you go over to this gear, settings, and you pull down to settings, under the general tab, there's a lot of things you can do to spice up your email. And one of those things is add a picture. All right, so all you have to do is have a picture of yourself or something that you want to represent yourself, a flower, a zebra, your child, whatever. All you have to have is that on your computer. And if you pull that up and make it visible to everyone, then your picture up here in the corner of your Google accounts becomes that picture. This is really cool. I really like this about Google because I can see who I'm talking to. When I get emails from Jerry at ESU10 and I can see their picture, it kind of gives me a better sense of who they are and how I want to talk to them. I don't know, I just like that. So I put mine on there so everybody can see me, and it'd be great if you guys would do the same thing because it's a pretty nice option. And you can always disable it if you become disenchanted, or if you lose a bunch of weight and you want to change your picture, then you can change it at any time. It's very easy to change. All right, so the next thing down is your signature. Your signature basically adds a signature to every email that you compose. So when you click on compose, if you have nothing at the bottom and you always have to type in your name and things like that, then you're costing yourself some time. You can put in a signature that will sign the same every time. You can give information about yourself, what grades you teach, where you teach, things like that, phone numbers, emails, etc. There's no limit to what you can do. All you have to do is type it inside this box, and that will appear every time you send an email. Yes, that's where you would put a quotation. If you had a quotation that you live by or whatever, you want to add that, you can add as many things as you want at the end of that, and it'll work. Now here's the Chanticleer. All you would do to add a Chanticleer is you click on the picture, insert image, and it says, well, where do you want to get that image from? And the first place it shows you is in your drive. Well, obviously, but I don't have it there, so I said I'm going to upload it, and it just says select a file from your computer. And so then it was on my computer, and I just went and found it where it was on my computer. And to that end, at the end of our agenda, I put the chant so you can just copy and paste it as well, if you would like that. All right, so that's a signature. I think that's a very important thing to add to your email if you don't have one, because it tells people who you are and how you can be reached. The next thing down, vacation responder. This is one of those things that I don't know that we need all the time, but it might be nice to have. What this is if you turn the vacation responder on by clicking this button, you can put in a subject and a message, and everybody that sends you an email will get an email back. It will say, I'm out of the office until next Tuesday. Expect me to respond then. This might be a nice thing for over the summer. If you don't look at your email a lot, I'll be back in August. something like that. It's even better for one of the things I'm going to show you here in a minute, which is alternate email addresses. I'm going to tell you you can get an alternate email address, and don't flip out. But on this TV over here, I am logged in as tech support. There's an account that I created called techsupport@ordps.org. And on that, I added a vacation responder. We'll take a look at it here, and I'll show you what it looks like. So you can see on the little TV up at the top, it says, and now vacation settings. I've got a responder on there that says, I'll go back to my email here, because I just emailed myself today. I emailed in a request to tech support, and it says, your request for tech support from the Ord Public Schools has been received. We'll be contacting you shortly to assist you with your issue. So if anybody's ever gotten one, I know Dave has, probably. Maybe he doesn't remember it. It was early in the year. When he was still swimming, he contacted tech support, and then I got back with him. But basically, I created a separate email address, and I don't want to be checking that email all the time. So first of all, I have this forwarded to me. Second, I put this message in so those people know that I'm responding and I've gotten their email. So anyway, that's something that you could do for your own personal emails if you would like. All right, what's next on the agenda? Priority inbox. If you'll take a look at this, the big screen over here, this is my email is set up with priority inbox. And what that means is I went to settings and not configure inbox, settings again, and under inbox, right at the top, you can choose what kind of an inbox you want. All of yours, I would guess right now, are set on default. Okay, that is just the top, the last email is at the top and it goes down. All right. Priority inbox is something you can just pull it down and it automatically changes your whole inbox. And I'll show you what it changes it to. It creates 3 different levels on your inbox. It creates important and unread, starred, and then everything else. So basically, everything down here is what your inbox looks like right now. Okay? As it comes in, it fills up. However, if I put a star by one, if I say, hey, this BookBub is important to me, and I refresh it, it moves that up to my starred. So now it's right at the top of my email, and I know that's something I got to refer to and take care of. Another thing it does is it says important and unread. As my emails come in, it has a algorithm that says you really get a lot of emails from this person. And so I'm declaring that important. And it knows that Pam Beavers, who is my rep that sells us Chromebooks, she emails me a lot, so that's important to me. So it puts it up here into important and unread. So everything that I get that is probably not spam will go up there, and I have to take care of it. And I leave it there until I read it. The minute I read it, so if I go up here and read Chris's email, okay, I got it. You can see it's still here, but the minute I refresh, it goes down to the bottom here into my normal email. I've addressed it. I know I've addressed it. I've seen it. Now it's down in the bottom. And so what that's called is priority inbox, and I like it a lot. I really like it because it sorts out things for me, and it moves all I have to do is star it, and it moves it to the top of my box, and it won't go away until I've addressed it. The minute I take a star off of something, it'll go back down to where it belongs. You're not losing anything. You don't have to trash things. All it is changing it to priority inbox, and away you go. All right, calendar gadget. This down here, no, I'm in the wrong place here. There we go. Calendar. All right. I added a calendar gadget, and you can see what the calendar gadget does is it puts your Google Calendar right down here. And so without ever leaving your email, you can take a look at your calendar. You can see that everything that